Hi, welcome back to Frequently Asked Fridays, the segment here at Martin IP Law Group where we answer your questions about intellectual property matters. You may or may not know, but I just returned from Colorado. I've been out there working for the last 30 days remotely, also doing some mountain climbing and some other things out there. Had a great time. It was awesome. One of the things I noticed out there, and I almost bought some gear, shirts and hats and stuff that have the Colorado State logo on that, which is on the Colorado State flag, which we're going to show you in this photo here. I came real close to buying that, but then somebody pointed out to me that Colorado State flag and logo looks very, very, very similar to this next photo we're going to show you, which is the Chicago Cubs logo. And as a lifelong Cardinals fan, I just could not bring myself to buy something that looked like a Cubs logo. And again, we're referring to the Cubs official logo, their official flag, not the flag that's shown in this photo that we're showing you now, which is something that really hasn't been seen in a while, particularly after the Cardinals just swept the Cubs last week. But anyway, getting back to the point here, how does this relate to intellectual property? Well, you might look at these two flags side by side and say, they look similar. Is there trademark infringement? And the short answer is no, there is not trademark infringement. And the reason is, and then you look at these two, one of the things that we consider in looking at when is there or is there not trademark infringement is the look. How do they look the same? And if you compare these two side by side, yes, they do look similar. They both have a C, which is essentially the same shape, the same color, and it's predominantly displayed in the middle of the flag. So there are some similarities there. But that's not where the analysis of a trademark infringement ends. You look at other factors, and they're called the DuPont factors, which is a case from several years ago that listed the factors to consider in trademark infringement. I'm not going to go through all of those. There are 13 factors that are to be considered, but we look at primarily two things, and I think those two things can end the inquiry here. One is looking at the marks. Are they similar? How do they look? And again, these two look similar, but the next thing you look at predominantly is the goods or services that the mark is used in connection with. And here we have, the state of Colorado using it to promote tourism, to promote, everything Colorado, which is a state that has a lot of wonderful outdoor activities, as opposed to the Cubs, which is a traditionally losing baseball franchise located in the Midwest city of Chicago. So, looking at those two different goods or services that are offered, there's really not, they're very dissimilar. And when you have goods and services that are very dissimilar, you can use very similar marks or even the same mark to describe those goods or services, as long as there's not a likelihood of confusion between the two. And I don't think anyone's going to confuse the beautiful state of Colorado with the terrible baseball team in Chicago here under these circumstances. So because of that, there's no likelihood of confusion here, and that's the end of the case here. So thanks for watching. Again, if you're a Cubs fan, my apologies, not only for my comments here, but for your losing team. Thanks again for watching, and we hope this has been helpful to you. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend.